Hi everyone and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we are going to be doing a bit of a follow-up to a video that I filmed last year. And it's going to be another CEX versus eBay video. So last year we'd done a video where I basically compared selling games through CEX or eBay. Ended up that eBay won the toss on that one. And yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. I was sort of looking through some of my videos, sort of coming up with some new video ideas. And I realised I'd never actually done a buying versus video. So what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be looking at which out of CEX or eBay is going to be the better place to buy video games from. Now, there are going to be a couple of rules in this one. So for starters, the CEX price will have £2.95 added on to whatever price they've got listed on the website. That just brings it in line with eBay so that we're actually having it shipped. Also, out of stock or no results will immediately result in a loss. So say, for example, we go to we scan a game and it comes up that it's not in stock anywhere in CEX, but we can find it on eBay, then eBay will get the win on that. Vice versa, if we can't find it listed on eBay and it is in stock at CEX, then CEX will be given the win. If it's a draw, then it will just be a draw. I don't know it. Also, I'm going to be doing this with games that I've currently got in the collection. It just makes it a bit easier to go through them. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be splitting it into 3 different categories. So first off, we're going to be looking at Morden Games, which is going to be like the Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series Xbox Series X, PS4 and PS5. Then we'll move on to Retro CD. So that's every CD system up to like the PS3, Xbox 360, and some of the ones like that. And then we've got Retro Carts, which is basically going to be every cart-based system. And yeah, we're going to sort of compare. So what we'll be doing is I've basically picked 5 games out of the collection, or 5 games for each section, sorry. They're all different consoles, so there's no duplicate consoles or anything like that. And yeah, so let me get switched over to the PC screen, and then what we'll do is we'll get started with the Morden Games. Okay, so kicking off with the Morden CD games, we're going to start off with the PS4. And on the PS4, I've picked out Deadpool. So yeah, a really sought after game, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the difference is between the 2 sites. So we'll get it scanned in, and yeah, I am using my little barcode scanner, so just to make it a bit easier. So we've got it there. I know it's in stock because I've actually seen it in stock in Maidstone. So you're looking at £70 on CEX. I've got a little notepad on the screen next to me, just so that I can just keep tabs on everything. And then we'll scan it in on there. I don't know if I've already said actually, but on eBay we are going to be looking at just sold items. So pre-owned, you're looking at 68, 72. Let's say, yeah, 72 there, 70, 68, 68, 70. So do you know what? I'm probably going to stick in 69 on eBay. I'll tell you what, no, let's do it properly. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pull up the calculator. So we'll do 67.99 plus 69.99 plus 70 plus, so what we got, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll basically take an average of the last 5 sold. 67, 68, so divide that by 5, gives us an average price of £68 and 83p. So I was only a couple of pence off. Right, so for that one, basically the point then goes to eBay. So we've got £68 on eBay, £70 on CEX. So, yeah, eBay wins the toss on that one. I will be honest, I think eBay is going to probably win most of the points for the Morden Games. But next up, we're going to dive on to the PS5. We're going to be looking at Dead Island 2. I will be honest, this is a game that I do want to get back to playing. I sort of got stuck on a point and left it. So, there we go. So we've got Dead Island 2. It's in stock, and that is £15. Well, I don't know. I think don't know what this sells for on eBay. Actually, I've not looked. Okay, so we're only looking at pre-owned. Oh, I think eBay might have this one. So let's do it again. So £12.50, £8.50 plus £2.10 postage, £14.95. And do you know what I have done? I have completely forgot to add on the shipping to the CEX prices. So actually, if we go back to Deadpool, that would be $72.95 at CEX, which is quite a considerable bit cheaper. And then we've got $17.95 for Dead Island. Plus, and then go over our last two. So we've got $14.75 plus £12 with $3.50 shipping. That gives us an average price of £14.26. And that is then another win to eBay, because with the shipping at CEX, it is going to be £17.95. Then moving on to the Xbox One, and we're going to go with Gears of War Ultimate Edition. So yeah, this is one. It's got a complete set. So it's Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Or basically have been remastered for the PS1. All right, so here we go. So we've got £4, so that will be $6.95 at CEX with the £2.95 shipping. And then on eBay, I don't know. I think eBay might. Oh, I don't know. So what we got? We got $5.99. $5.99. Okay, so let's bring the calculator over. I'm not going to include this one because this is sort of an assorted sort of multi-buy listing. So $5.99 plus 99 plus 1.75. So what's that? That's 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So $5.99 again, $6.97, and then $4.99 to finish. So that gives us £5.34. I'm going to go. I'm going to round it up. So yeah, it's $6.95. That's a big difference once again. So eBay, as I predicted, eBay is washing the board with CEX with regards to the more modern games. So next up, we're going to be going with the Xbox Series X game. And I'll be honest, I've only got a couple of these in the collection. So, yeah, I think the only one I've got that wasn't a Forza or a FIFA, and that is South Park Snow Day. So, yeah, probably not the best choice, but I'll be interested to see what it's selling for. Look, it doesn't even get artwork. So we are looking at £10. So once we add shipping on, that is $12.95 for South Park Snow Day on CEX. And then for eBay, so we're still. So wait there, is it only 5 sold on eBay? Actually, let me go back, because I swear that... Oh, so brand new, that sold on an auction for £7.50. Yeah. Let's bring the calculator back up. Where is it? There it is. No. What am I doing? Right, thank you. So $11.99, $12.99. There's only actually 5 listings anyway. So $16.49 plus $10.50 with $2.70 shipping and $12.99 gives us an average price of £13.53. So actually, CEX have won the day on that one. So they had $12.95 to have it shipped from CEX compared to the $13.53 from eBay. And then the last of the Morden games that I've got is going to be on the Nintendo Switch, and that is Detective Pikachu Returns. I thought this was an alright game. A lot of people didn't like it, but I'll be honest, I haven't actually played the original. Okay, so once again, we don't get artwork for this, which I'm quite surprised at. So £28 on CEX, so that would be £30.95 once we add on the shipping. I don't know, I think eBay's going to win out on this one. I think that's quite highly priced. Okay, so what we'll do is just select new. And then, yeah, I can already see that this is... So these are all new other. I don't want new other. I want pre-owned. So I'm going to go down. So we've got one here, $21.99. So new other, pre-owned. So £22 plus £2.70. And just down the bottom here, our third one is going to be $21.99. Once again, these are all coming out to be much cheaper than the CEX price. New other. There we go. Pre-owned, $19.99 plus 2.7. And right there, down the bottom, we've got $21.95. So that gives us our 5. So $22.66 is going to be the eBay average. So once again, eBay has won the day on that. So yeah, when it comes to Morden Games, eBay is going to be a better option over CEX. Yeah, it's always surprised me why CEX keep their Morden Games so highly priced for so long. When, yeah, you look at something like eBay, they tend to sort of fall off quite quickly. And then later on down the line, they then start getting cheap. So I think like once you get to like the PS4 era, if it's like a general title, it tends to be a flip up between sort of whether it's cheaper at CEX or eBay. But yeah, it's quite an interesting one. But next up, we are going to move on to an area where I think CEX might just take it. And that is going to be retro CD. So we're going to start off on the PS1. And for this one, I was looking at the games and I'm like, what one shall I pick? And in the end up, I was like, I've got to pick this. We got Doom Platinum Edition on the PS1. So I will pretty much guarantee that if we scan this, it's not going to scan. Yep, so couldn't find it. That is because, and I've actually been told by someone that works at CEX that they don't actually have the barcodes set up on the system. So if you are looking for a PS1 game at CEX, always make sure that you're typing the name in. So the edition we've got here is Platinum with manual boxed. So we're looking at £12. So that will be $14.95. And then if we go back over to eBay, there you go, Doom Platinum Edition complete black disc. So no, so I'm going to leave that one out. I'm going to leave that one out just in case, because it says black disc. All right, let's have a quick look. No, what you doing? Don't want that. No, that is the platinum disc. So, yeah, no, that's fine. We will include that one. So, right, what we got? these are all pre-owned. I'm going to leave this one out because it is the best of. I will try and keep it as close as possible. I've got one here that's missing the front cover. So let's get started on these two up here. So we've got 15 plus 2. And we've got 14.99 plus 270. So that's our first two. Then we've got a really cheap one here, actually. So £9. No, what have I done? What have I done? So we've got... Do you know what? I'm going to start again. No, I don't want to close it. Okay, so 15 plus 2, 14.99 plus 2.7 plus someone's absolute steal at £9 plus 3.45, so that's free. 13.99, 2.7, and then 15 plus 2.94. That gives us an average price of £16 and 35p. 16.35. So going on the CEX price of $14.95, CEX is going to win the day on the PS1. All right, next up, we are going to be doing the Xbox 360. And I'll be honest, there was only one game that I was going to pick with regards to the Xbox 360. And that is Spec Ops: The Line. Just because this game has been on a steady downward slope for probably the last 6 months. I mean, the beginning part of last year, you would be lucky to get this for less than sort of 55, 60 pounds. Whereas now, okay, surprised that didn't scan. Let's have a look. So there we go. Spec Ops: The Line, now £12. It's in stock, obviously. So that would be, once again, another £14.95. But yeah, this game, as I say, about a year, this time a year ago, you'd be looking at close to sort of £55 at CEX. Now, £12, £8 voucher. And yeah, it is just massively fallen off. And I don't really know why. It's not been re-released or anything like that. It just, yeah, it's just dropped off a cliff. And then if we look on eBay, so we've got $13.99. Wait there. There you go. Just make sure I correct my prices on the list here. So $13.99, $13.75, $15.99. $14.99 plus $2.10 shipping and $13.99 plus $2.70 shipping gives us an average price of £15.50. So actually, just by the skin of its teeth, CEX win that one. Yeah, actually, I'm quite surprised at that. I think because we've got a couple here, like this one is over 15, over 15. So these two were quite low. So when I first saw these, I thought actually eBay might have it on this one. But no, CEX did clinch the victory on that one. And all right, next up, we are going on to the PS3. And this time, we are going to be using Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I'll be honest, I haven't spent a lot of time playing this game. But I'm quite glad to have it in the collection because I do actually want to give the Marvel vs. Capcom games a go when I get a time. Okay, so on the PS3, we have got it for £6. So that works out at £8.95 for CEX once we add on the shipping. And then on eBay. Okay, so this one, once again, looking quite interesting. So we've got one here that sold for £7.20. Then we've got £10 plus $2.25 shipping, $5.99. Okay, so wait there. Yeah, okay, $5.99. I'm going to go for that one. It probably hasn't got a manual, but once again, you don't really know. We don't really get the manual options at CEX either. I'm going to skip over this one because it says that it's brand new. We've got one more at $7.29. So £8.13. Oh, eBay, literally. Even closer on that one. No, not so much actually. So £8.95 at CEX, £8.13 on eBay. The win then goes to eBay. All right, so moving on to the next game, we are going to be going on to the GameCube this time, and we're going to be doing Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. So yeah, a really popular GameCube game. And I will be honest, it's one that I haven't had a chance to play yet. Okay, so for Eternal Darkness, we're looking at £22 sale price. So once we add shipping on, that would be $24.95. Don't know on this one. I think eBay might come out lower. Okay, so that's from Canada, so I'm not going to do that one. Right, so we've got this one. So let's bring up the calculator again. So we've got $19.95 plus $2.70. Then we've got $32.45, $23.95 plus $2.95 shipping. So what was that? That's 1, 2, 3. Wow, someone got a deal there. Right, so $34.99 plus 16. So it's £26.60. So £26.60. Once again, CEX does clinch the victory on that one with a $24.95. So quite surprised at that. I thought that eBay would definitely be lower on that one. And then the last one that we've got is going to be a original Xbox game. And I have to say that this was one of the games that I actually bought my original Xbox for. And that is Outrun 2. So, yeah, the Outrun games can command sort of quite a high price. I don't think this one does. I think this is quite sort of like middle of the range. Yeah, there you go, £12 at CEX. So that is going to be another $14.95 game at CEX. And then on eBay, so we've got $14.95. Let's bring the calculator up. Plus $11.99 with £2.50 shipping. And we've got $16.99 and $11.99. No, not 11,000 or $1,099. Sorry. And then $10.50 plus $2.10 shipping gives us £14.20. So an eBay win on that one. So out of those ones, that was a bit more of a mixed bag with the retro CD, with CEX getting 3 wins and eBay getting 2. So that actually gives us a total of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points to eBay. To 1, 2, 3, 4 points to CEX. I will have the points tally up on the screen, but yeah, really interesting with that one. Very sort of middle of the road, but just leaning on CEX side. Then moving on, we are going to finish off with the retro carts. That's it. I don't know what I was going to say. So we're starting off on the Master System, and we're going to be doing Sega's Double Dragon. And yeah, I will be honest, I've never played this. It doesn't actually have a barcode on it, so I'm going to just copy it into the search. So once again, we are looking at with manual. So with manual boxed, we're looking at £12. So that's going to be another $14.95. If we go over to eBay, We are going to struggle, I think, with this one. Right, no manual. So, right, let me bring up the calculator. So we've got one here at $11.99 plus $3.50. There we go, complete. $9.99 plus $3.39. And then we've got, wow, that's going to really tank the figures there. That's complete with, so I've got to include it. Plus £5 and 9p shipping. So what we got, we've done, so 1, 2, 3, complete and complete. So it's going to be these last two, so $16.99 plus $2.94, and then £13 plus £2.10. That is going to be £14 exactly. So yeah, just under. I will admit, if it hadn't been for that listing there, I think CEX would have definitely won that one. But yeah, as I say, I'm not going to fudge the figures just because there's an abnormally low one. You can still get them, so yeah, it definitely gets included. Then next up, we are moving on to the SNES. And for this one, I have picked out the Lawnmower Man. So this was another game that was commanding sort of really high prices at one point, but has since really dropped off. So when I picked this up, it was a lot lower than when I was looking at it previously. When I was previously looking at it, you were looking at a 3-digit game. So we've got Lawnmower Man with manual boxed, £32 at CEX. So that's going to be $34.95. And then on eBay, so I'm going to click on used. I'm going to scan through because I don't want any of the... so all of these seem to be from the US. Okay, so let me copy it in, see if we get a different result. There we go. Right, so let's get our calculator up again. So we've got $29.99 plus $19.99 with $2.69 in shipping. Wow, these are coming out really cheap. So I'm going to miss this one out because it doesn't have the manual. And it's quite clear that it doesn't have the manual. So we've got $17.55 with $3.50 shipping. So what we got? We've got 1, 2, 3. Then we've got $21.99 with $3.49. We're going to finish off with this one at the bottom at $25 with $3.39. So that brings us out at £25 and 52p. So yeah, quite a massive difference there. Nearly £10 difference between CEX and eBay on that one. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one. Then next up, we are going to chuck in a bit of a random one, and I actually hope I haven't screwed up CEX chances with this one. And that is going to be Theme Park on the Atari Jaguar. So yeah, I absolutely love the theme park games. Always have. Every time I get to pick up a copy that we don't currently have, I'll always grab it. And yeah, not found it. So let's just put it in the search box. Okay, so we've got Theme Park with manual boxed, and it's unavailable. I knew this would happen. Once I put that rule in, I just knew that that was going to be a bit of a mistake. But, so we've got brand new there, which we don't want. Let's click on used. So we've got 35 32. To be quite honest, we've got results there, so I'm not even going to do the average on that one. eBay is going to go and straight on and get the win for that. So yeah, it's actually looking quite interesting at the moment. So next up, we are going to move on to the NES. And for this one, we are actually going to be doing a car only. And that is going to be Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. So yeah, obviously a lot of my NES games are sort of car only. I've only got a couple that are complete in box. But yeah, I thought for this, do you know what? Let's do a car only for this one. Okay. So if we look at CEX, it's in stock. So we've got £25. So we're looking at $27.95 on CEX. And then if we go on to eBay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Car only. There we go. So once again, we've got US. Let's see, UK only. Yep. So here we go. So we've got one there at $27.99. We've then got 25 plus 350. 50 quid. Really? Okay, whoever sold that done well. So with 350 shipping as well. Another one there, 65. Wow. And then, right, so what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to finish on £80 plus £3 shipping. I don't think eBay has got a chance on this one. So £51 and 60p on that. Absolutely trounced. So £27 from CEX. If you're after your Castlevania fix, definitely head over to CEX for that one. And then the final game that we've got is one that, for me, it's not complete, but I am going to be looking for the complete price. And that is Sonic & Knuckles on the Sega Mega Drive. So, yeah, recently I caught a glimpse of this. And apparently the price on this has really spiked. But, yeah, I didn't look into it sort of too much. So, yeah, not too sure. But this is going to be a test to see sort of what it's going for now. So we've got Sonic & Knuckles with manual boxed. It's now £60. And it is out of stock. Okay, so this is going to be another eBay win. Do you know what? I'm actually surprised at that. I did think that this would be one that you'd quite easily find in stock at CEX. So yeah, really surprised at that actually. So unless it is now becoming a bit more sought after. So we've got one here. So we've got no box in, no tray liner. And then we've got one here, Sonic & Knuckles, 55, we've got 60, 64. So looking at the prices, eBay is going to be slightly cheaper, or it's looking to be slightly cheaper than CEX anyway, apart from when you get down to here, £70, £100, another £60. So yeah, it would have been probably an eBay win anyway. But yeah, that is quite definitive. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for eBay. And even though we've got 15 games in total, so that's 5 to CEX. So actually, surprisingly enough, do you know what? This is not how I expected this to turn out. I expected CEX to eBay to win the modern titles. But then once we got to the retro stuff, the CD and the carts, I actually thought that CEX would then sort of pull it back. But yeah, really, really surprised that actually eBay turned out to be the winner in this case. So yeah, it is definitive. If you want to get hold of your games, if you want to buy games, and sell games. eBay is your best option. So yeah, really surprising result there. But with that said, that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video and you want to see more versus videos just like this, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.